Well, good morning. Good morning. It's Ron back at you. All things Ron. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to anybody who's new to the channel. We appreciate y'all being here. Today is July 26, 2025. I've got it's Saturday, so I'm on my 10,000 step a day challenge, and really I should have called it the 11,000 plus step a day challenge. So I've got how many more days I got? Today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday's the 31st of July. So I've got 5 more days. Is that right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 more days of the challenge. Okay. And the reason why I called it the 11,000 or 12,000 plus miles is because there's been several days that I have gotten over the 10,000. Several. Saturday morning, and traffic's already out on the road. As you can tell, I'm out a little bit early this morning, earlier than I normally am, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. This is a one-take video, so I'm going to try to get it all in one take. Yesterday I did a photo walk in downtown, which increased my steps dramatically. So I went back and looked at my statistics, and 2 days out of this month I've done over 14,000 steps. One day I did over 15,000 steps, and another day I did over 17,000 steps. So there you go. I'm doing better than average 10,000 steps a day. Okay. I'm not going to give you a real big update right now, because my plan is next week, when I get to the end of the month, is trying to do some kind of video, or possibly, I'm not sure, a live stream where I can answer your questions on the channel. And I'm not too sure what time I'm going to do it or what day I'm going to do it, but I am going to give you a final update on my 10,000 step a day challenge for July, and let you know what my thoughts are about going forward into August. Okay, so I'm taking this 1 month at a time, and when I first started in July, I wasn't too sure about if I was going to be able to get this accomplished. But I want to tell you something, folks. Okay, and I'm talking to you directly now. Okay, every morning I get up, I think to myself, okay, yeah, I got to go walk today. And that thought leaves my mind when I get to the walking place. Okay, I really thoroughly enjoy my morning walks. They are relaxing, they're calming, they let me clear the cobwebs out of my brain, and I've got a lot of cobwebs right now. Okay, and I'll explain that in a minute. So walking is not only beneficial for your body, okay, and your health, but it's also beneficial for your mental health. Okay. Yesterday, 2 days ago, Thursday, there's 3 days this month that I did not walk, and that's okay. I don't call it cheating or anything, but life happens. Okay. So this past week I didn't walk last Sunday because I went kayaking. Okay, and I had been wanting to go kayaking for a while, and I did a video on that. And if you want to see that video, it's over on my photography channel. Go over there and subscribe to that channel. There's a link in this description, all the descriptions, to my photography channel. Okay, if you want to go over there. Anyways, I didn't walk last Sunday, and I did not walk this past Thursday, 2 days ago. And the reason why I didn't walk this past Thursday, what was the reason? I had something. Oh, I had to do something in the morning. I had to meet somebody, and I really don't want to do any walking in the afternoon because it's so damn hot right now. Anyways, that's that. Okay, so we are on the 26th day of the 10,000 step challenge, and so far so good. A little teaser, I have lost some weight. Anyways, clearing the cobwebs. Okay, we're gonna do this in about 5 minutes. My parents are in the midst of moving. Okay, and today is the big day. That's why I'm out here early, trying to get my walk in before all the activities start. We have some movers coming today to move the furniture into a storage facility. They're doing that because their mobile home is not here yet, and they need to go live in another apartment. We did not close on the condo yesterday, as I had reported in earlier videos. Apparently there was a thing at the title company. There were some people out on vacation, and it was a scheduling thing. That's what I understand. Anyways, the closing is scheduled for Monday, this coming Monday at 11 a.m. And when that happens, I'll get on here on the channel and report that. Now, today is a very busy day. I have been busy over the last 3 days moving boxes with my stepdad up to the storage facility. Yesterday, and we've been having to go find boxes for them to pack things. And yesterday, I was over there. I went over there in the morning to pick up a load of boxes and to see how things were going. And my mom, she is really struggling, okay? Her dementia is really kicking in on her. She about had a meltdown. And I had the video rolling, but I'm not too sure I'm going to show any of that. You know, but anyways, I told my stepdad, I said, look, we got to get things done, and I'm not going to argue with her, okay? I'm not going to argue with her. We just got to keep pushing forward to make this move happen. She's having a lot of trouble deciding on what I don't know. There's a lot of decisions to be made. And you know, if you've ever moved yourself, you know what I'm about to tell you. There's just one more thing. I don't need any more boxes. We're done. And then all of a sudden, you open up this closet and says, oh my God, I forgot about all this crap, okay? Well, that's her. She's got a pantry full of food, refrigerator full of food, and she says, I don't need any more boxes. And I says to her, Mom, I said, how are you gonna carry this food out of here? You gonna put it all in your hands and just walk out the door with it? I said, you need something to put all this food out of the pantry. She got a lot of food. My mom shops all the time, okay? She goes to Kroger's for the fuel bucks, gets the fuel bucks on Fridays, buys a whole bunch of stuff, okay? They got more food. They got twice as much food than I do in my house, okay? Anyways, so she said, I'm gonna put it in Kroger bags. I said, all right, whatever. I won't get, and I said it again. I said, Ray, I said, we're gonna get some more boxes. I don't need any more boxes, she said. I said, okay. I told Ray, I says, okay, Ray, we're not gonna get any boxes, okay? I did stop by the Harbor Freight because that's where we had luck last time finding boxes, and they didn't have any. They'd emptied the dumpster. So I did try to find some more boxes because I felt like she needed them, okay? And I bet if I had brought them over to the house, she would have used them. Anyways, today's the big day. I'm out here doing my walk, doing a pre-stress reliever, okay? And like I said, it's really early in the morning. But you know, they got lights. Let me show you real quick. They got lights around this walking trail, okay? And that's cool, okay? I like that. You know, anyways, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day on the phone. He's a real nice guy. He does pro bodybuilding stuff and what have you. And we were talking about health and nutrition and stuff. And I want to do a whole video on that because it's pretty interesting what he told me. But you know, he said he's going to call me next month and check in with me to see how I'm doing with my walking, okay? Because I told him my goals. My goals were to lose some weight, to get healthier, and to maintain the weight loss, okay? So I'm hoping to you know, drop about 20-25 pounds when I get done with all this, okay? Down from 237. So we'll have to see. Anyways, that's a quick update. I will see you all next week sometime near the end of this challenge, and I'll do some kind of video or maybe a live stream where I get on live and talk about my results, show you a spreadsheet that I developed to keep track of my walking, okay? Which after a month of doing this walking, that spreadsheet has become less important, okay? And I'm starting to learn now to trust the Apple Health app more and more, okay? After doing some research and reading, I realized that the Health app is probably doing a pretty good job, okay? The steps it counts seem to be on par with the pedometer I have. The calorie burn, that's another thing. Some of these walking apps overstate calorie burn by almost 80%. So what I did is the walking app I have, the calories it's been reporting, I got 20% of those calories. So take 1,300 calories on a normal 5-mile walk and take 20% of that, and you end up with about, what, 400 and some calories? Well, the Apple Health app has been reporting that I get about 400 calories. The walking app is saying I get about 1,300 calories. So there's a big difference there. I'm starting to trust the Apple Health app more about that, okay? So, yeah, a little winded here. All right, anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'll talk to you later next week. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.